Okay, in this video what I wanted to look at was putting in some evaluated columns that make reading this information in the downtime reporting point a little bit clearer. So as we just looked at in the previous video, we now have stoppage delays as well as reduced rate or slow running delays, but what we want to do is have a column of data in here that allows us to quite quickly identify the stoppage from reduced rate delays without having to refer to, say, this effective percent type column of data, because it's a little bit convoluted. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into the back of Ampla into our reporting point, and you can see in here this is the downtime reporting point. Now what I can do is right click here and add an evaluated field. I'm going to call this record type, sorry. Okay, so this particular column that I'm putting in is going to tell me whether it's a downtime or a slow running record or record type. So the evaluated column has the ability to refer to data inside of that event record and come out with some other outcome. So in this instance what we're going to do is we're going to say, if this record is a virtual loss type of record, then put a string in here that says that it is a slow running. But if it's not, if it's a stopped type event that's been detected, put in here stopped in the record type. So then that allows us to, again, have that column of data in Ampla that is easily filterable and easy to figure out what I need to look at here. So, okay, so what I need to do is I need to actually select which fields of data will help me to evaluate this expression, and the main column of data that I'm looking for in here is the isVirtual column. So that there isVirtual will tell us whether it was actually a stopped or a slow running capture condition that generated that event record. So I select that particular source field, and then I'm just going to cheat here and grab an expression from elsewhere and drop it in here. Okay, so now what I want to do is I'm going to have an if statement in here saying if isVirtual is false, then it's a downtime type record. However, if isVirtual is true, it's going to output slow running in that particular record. And now I need to make sure that the data type for this column is going to be a string. It's a string output there, so it's a string. I'll make it filterable so that people can filter that data. I'm going to make it an ID type so that it groups itself up, and that's to help with some of the charting capabilities. And I'll make it so it's not editable. Okay, so we'll save and close that. We'll start the project again. Okay, now that some time has passed, we're able to go back into the Ampla client. What you can see here, if we scroll across, is that the evaluated column we've just configured called record type is now populated with the string value showing downtime or slow running against that record type. So down in the charting panel now, we can actually use record type as a way to differentiate between the records being captured. So now you can see that the the orange is downtime delays, whereas the green color is the slow running delays, and we can now see that we're more able to filter between the two, and we can even use that in, say, a pie chart representation where we again group the delay events by those two types. So you can see that we have some of them that we didn't populate earlier, so they're in the blue color, but we can now see that there's a split between full downtime loss versus the slow running loss occurring, which is quite useful again in the Ampla client. So that's all I had in this video. Thanks for watching.